Objectionable language, throwing others onto the floor, or any players, officials, or other spectators are all prohibited by tournament management. Any person violating these rules are subject to rejection along with any fines or arrest. Your cooperation with these rules, along with the arena staff, is greatly appreciated. As per LAXNAI Tournament Committee, any player fighting in a LAXNAI tournament game is subject to ejection from the tournament, along with suspension from any future LAXNAI.
Hello everybody and welcome to the North American Invitational LAXNAI here at the Utica University Nexus Center in downtown Utica, New York, where we have a matchup between the Utica Yeti and the Pittsburgh Kingz Green. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining us here on the very first day of the North American Invitational, one of the largest international box lacrosse tournaments ever. And we are back here again in Utica, New York. Thank you so much for the city for hosting us here as we have the host team, the Utica Yeti, going on the Pittsburgh Kingz Green. So it'll be the first pool match between these two teams, and the winner of each pool will advance into the placement rounds. So every game here is going to be vital in the tournament if they want to secure that LAXNAI championship. Our starting goalies for today for the Pittsburgh Kingz Green will be number 48, Brandon Miller. Opposite to him will be the Utica Yetis, number 66, Mario Diaz. The Pittsburgh Kingz will be sporting the light green, where the Utica Yeti will be in their dark green uniforms. A little bit of green on green action here as we are moments away from starting here. This is the second game of the very first day, so lots of lacrosse action here. David Bowie here to bring you the broadcast. And we are getting ready to kick it off here. Alex Steeprock and Al Snow for their respective teams in the face-off draw. And we're off and running. Face-off won by the Yeti. Jesse DeMass here to the near side to kick things off for the Yeti. Comes Chris Ryan here on the near side. Look it through. Pass through the middle. Shot over the top. It's blocked. Loose ball. Where is it? And it'll be picked up by Miller. And he'll scoop it from his crease. And the Pittsburgh Kingz will go on the offense for the first time. Pittsburgh Kingz, where it used to be just one team, but now they've been split up into two now. Now Pittsburgh Green and the Pittsburgh Kingz Yellow. Shot from the top and save by Diaz. Gets on the right pad over. The Kingz able to retain possession. Shot over the top. That just goes way wide here on the near side corner. Loose ball picked up there by the Yeti. There's a pass out in front. Oh, almost had a chance there for a breakaway. Sebastian Ligvifuma now will hold it up here on the near side. He tries to pass it over the top. Knocked away by a defender, but the Yeti able to recover it. Tyler Height will hold on and now get it to David Sakosi here on the near side. Sakosi loads up, fires a shot. That just goes wide. Bounces off the half wall, pumps up the air, and Height able to take it. He takes a shot, and another save by Miller. And Miller will just dump it off, and we will go in transition back the other way as Pittsburgh will go back on offense for the second time. This game is played in two 15-minute halves, so very fast-paced action here. So every goal is going to count, and that ball is going to be intercepted by Pittsburgh, going back the other way. Over the top, oh, it just missed high. That ball is corralled there by Al Snow, and he'll bounce it across to Niles Miller. Into the attacking zone on the far side. Miller cutting across the middle. Nice centering pass out in front. Over the top, low. And a crease violation will award the ball to the Pittsburgh Kingz as Miller will scoop it up. And he'll get it over to Thompson. Thompson, he'll just dump it off for Gabe Moon. Now coming on the far side. To a Jay Hammer. He's trying to fight off, using that big body to protect that ball. Now behind the back pass, just goes wide. And the shot clock will run out, and it will be a Yeti ball here. Utica Yeti, the host team for this tournament, as they will take over. Out to the attacking zone. Coming into it. Now centering out in front. Shot and saved by Miller. As he robs Chris Ryan. We're still scoreless here to start things off. As Nick Midbow will slow things down here as he has it in the attacking zone. To Hammer. Oh, his pass not quite on the mark. Kind of bounces away there. Intended for Dalton Palmer. There's a shot. It just goes wide. And it'll be scooped up by Chris McDonald of the Yeti. And we will go back the other way. Now sends it off to the far side. Yeti trying to see if they can break the ice and get on the board first. Lobbed over to Jeremy Leary. Cross pass, shot and score! And the ice is finally broken as the Utica Yeti get on board first as Tyler Halt gets the game's first goal. It's 1-0. We take a look at the replay here. We look at there's the cross pass right to Helt, all alone, nobody defending him, and he's at a bit of a sharp angle taking that shot. One more time, we'll take a look at it. You'll see how sharp that angle is. Helt there at the bottom of your screen, number 87. There, receives the pass. And look at how he was able to squeak that through. So the Yeti up 1-0 over the Pittsburgh Kingz Green. As Moon will take it into the attacking zone as he crosses the central line. To Brad Lebovic. And a moving pick there will award the ball here to the Yeti. Let's see if they can add to their lead, just fresh off their goal on their last offensive series. Low shot, went off a defender, went wide. Now being played from behind the net. Aaron Coleman. Coleman looking through. Spins around, now takes a shot, saved by Miller, able to close up the legs. And a long outlet pass the other way, one-on-one, it's gonna go goalie to goalie. That'll be picked up by Diaz. Now the Yeti back in the attacking zone once again. Charging in through the middle, jumping over the top, oh, that just goes way high as Alex Farben Griggs try to take that. Long outlet passes on the mark. Deep shot and saved by Diaz. Stopping Potter with the shoulder. And the referees are going to award the ball here to the Pittsburgh Kingz as they'll have it here to start in the offensive zone. Hamer just toss it back to Lebovic. Back to Hamer, who's on the far side. Just launches one. And that just goes out of play. Oh, watch out there. That came up right to the stands. That ball will be turned over, and it'll be Yeti ball. Snow will begin the attack here in the attacking zone. Snow, oh, just couldn't get that give and go. Behind the back shot. Oh, it just goes wide off the half wall. It's in the air now on the ground. Yeti able to corral it. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Now played from behind the net. Dunk attempted, score! Oh, what a dunk from the back. There's a Utica Yeti. Now go up by 2 on a beautiful shot. And it's all smiles there from Chris Ryan, who gets himself his first goal of the game. Look at the replay one more time. To the right of your screen. There he is. He's calling for the ball right off the bat. He gets it. And just dunks it in. He's able to squeak it through that tiny crevice. Just like that, Yeti up 2-0. Pittsburgh wins the draw. That pass just goes a little wide and errant. It's a loose ball. Who's going to get it? It looks like the Yeti will be able to recover the loose ball. Chris McDonald able to get it, and he'll send it along here. Shea Thomas now on the far side. Coming in, handling it with one hand. Oh, there's going to be a delayed penalty call coming up here. It's going to be against Pittsburgh. I believe it was just on that check from Hammer. Low shot and saved by Miller. And we'll touch up here and we'll get our game's very first penalty. It is going to be a cross check against the Pittsburgh Kingz. So AJ Hammer will head to the box here. Now, if you look at right in the screen, there's the hit right there. The fact that he didn't really disengage after getting that hit, that's what the referee is calling. So here at LAXNAI, penalties are actually, minor penalties are 1 minute here. So 1 minute run clock time. And here we go. As the Yeti will start off their power play, but the referees will just say, hold on a second. We need to have that reflect on our scoreboard. It's not up there yet. And Sakosi will start the attack here on the power play for the Yeti. Sakosi now gets it off to the far side. Yeti trying to find the lane. Sakosi loads up, shot, saved by Miller. Rebounded off the half wall, but Sakosi will be able to pick it up on the far side. Reset clock, Yeti will start again. Shot over the top, saved by Miller, able to chest that aside. And Miller will be able to scoop it up from behind his crease. And a long outlet pass the other way. Just goes end to end. Will be picked up by Utica. As they will go back on the power play once again. 14 seconds left on the man advantage. Leary fires a shot. Oh, it squeaks by Miller and it goes through for a power play goal. And the Utica Yeti now up 3-0 on an absolute rifle of a shot. Look at the left of your screen. Takes a shot as Miller got a good chunk of it right around the legs, but couldn't quite get all of it. One more time. There's the shot. It looks like it did hit Miller in the leg, but it ricocheted the right way. So 3-0 for Utica so far, as we're almost 2/3 the way through this first half.
Scoring on the power play, number 17, Jeremy Leary.
So Jeremy Leary getting his first goal of the game. Power play goal. And now they're 1-for-1 in the man advantage. Pittsburgh trying to find themselves on the board. Loose ball. Picked up by Connor Ryan. Out of the near side here for Lebovic. Tries to send it through the middle. Instead goes to Potter on the far side. He loads up a shot and fires and scores. And Dalton Potter at the point finally gets on the board for the Pittsburgh Kingz green. It's 3-1. And Potter just decided just to wind up, and he got it top shelf, beating Diaz. And that's just what Pittsburgh needed to get themselves in this game here, as they've finally scored just over 2/3 of the way through here in the first half. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Chris Armas. Arms with a shot. That just goes wide. That ball goes out of play. And it will be Yeti ball here, the host team. Utica in the attacking zone on the far side. Helter corrals the ball. Low shot. Oh, just off a defender. Rebound shot again. And saved by Miller. Is able to trap it and get it in his stick. Man, Niswander gets it off to Brandon Coleman, but Coleman can't handle it. And now back the other way. Here comes the Yeti on the attack again. Peter Leona. Nice pass out there. Now playing from behind the net is Chris Ryan. Over the middle, Pat. Oh, and that ball just could not be handled. And Henry will pick it up for Pittsburgh, and we will go back the other way. Oh, his pass off a Yeti. It's Peter Leona was able to knock that down. And now the Yeti have the ball in the attacking zone here. Clock reset, and they'll just slow things up. Oh, watch out. Oh, that ball just stays over the line. A little bit of a sloppy pass there, as Ian Weir will get things kick-started. And now Al Snow will have it here on the far side, just crossing the yellow line. Held. Low shot, saved by Miller off the pad. And the Yeti able to keep it in the zone as Snow able to corral it, but he's being harassed there by Moon. Snow coming up with it all alone. Oh, uses that big body, shoots it, saved by Miller. Helt. He'll get it off to Ryan. And Chris Ryan now crossing the yellow line. Stutter step. Says the pass. Diving shot and saved by Miller. And a crease violation will give the ball here to Pittsburgh. Long outlet pass the other way on the mark there for Coleman. Oh, but now he loses it, and now the Yeti able to come away with it. That's Devin Furpo with the ball now, and they'll go off in transition. Get it to A.J. Gibbons. Ryan's coming in with speed. Spins. Oh, gets checked. Takes it over the top and scores. And Chris Ryan, well, the little spin cycle action, fights through a couple defenders and scores. It's 4-1. The replay takes one hit, two hits, still has the ball, able to somehow stay out of the crease and throw it over the top of Miller. There it is. There's one check, two checks, still stays in bounds. Throws it right over Miller. Wow, how did you do that? Pittsburgh trying to respond quickly, and that just goes high and wide out of play as Chris Armas tried to sneak in a quick one there after winning the face-off draw. Now the Yeti coming back the other way. Snow. No, over the top, and saved by Miller, and he'll be able to scoop it up in his own net. Pittsburgh now coming back the other way. Pass not on the mark there, and the Yeti able to recover the ball. And a legal moving pick there legal cross check rather, will give the ball back to Pittsburgh. Last minute of play here in the first half. Potter has the ball, kind of lobs it over, but nobody there to get that ball, but it'll be corralled up the half wall there by Lebovic. Lebovic cutting through the middle, fakes the shot. He's being shoved off. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. On the back pass, not on the mark. It'll be picked up by Utica. And now, Leona has it. Leona on a partial breakaway. Leona, shot, that's saved by Miller. And it's going to be an illegal substitution call here. It's going to be against Pittsburgh. So already the Yeti going back on the power play. Clock is still running. And that's going to do it here for the first half, and a great start here for the host Utica Yeti as they're up by 3. The score, Utica Yeti 4, Pittsburgh Kingz Green 1. And the Utica will have a 1-minute power play as we come out of this break. So we will be right back right after this short break. 10 seconds. And we are back out of the first half as Utica Yeti enjoying a 3-goal lead over the Pittsburgh Kingz Green 4-1 as the Yeti will start the second half here on the power play. So let's see if they can just extend their lead and add more insult to injury here over the Pittsburgh Kingz. The Utica Yeti, the host team here, they came in 21st place last year, but the year before came 11th. They're looking for their first top 10 finish here at LAXNAI. Off to a good start here against the Pittsburgh Kingz. And here we go. Face-off one here by the Yeti. AJ Hammer will be serving the illegal substitution penalty for Pittsburgh as Utica has it in the attacking zone. Pass not on the mark. Now ball in the air. Kind of it's a loose ball. And that push from behind will give the ball here to Utica. Halfway through the power play here. Utica. Pass over the middle top. Oh, hits the post. As Chris Ryan trying to get a hat trick. And that shove from behind will give Utica the ball once again. 10 seconds left here on the power play for the Yeti. Nice pass out. Oh, and picks the corner and scores. Jesse Damas takes that beautiful feed from out in front, and he is able to snipe the corner at point-blank range. It's 5-1, Yeti over the Kingz. So you can see that one more time. There it is there. Gets it and just snipes it. Wow. Face-off won by Pittsburgh. Potter, shot. And that went off a defender, I believe. Ball's loose here on the near side corner. And it'll be picked up by the Yeti. Goal is considered to be a power play goal, so they're 2 for 2 now for Utica. On the man advantage. They're back, ready to strike again. Low shot saved by Miller. Rebound, second attempt, save. Ball's loose and just kind of flings out of play. So Miller will be able to restart with the ball, and he'll just launch it all the way across. And it is on the mark there for Lebovic. Lebovic waiting for the rest of the cavalry to arrive. And he'll dump it off for Alex Steeprock. And save there by Diaz, making the easy one, and he'll just lob it across, and the Yeti will take over. Possible on-man rush here. Out in front, shot, and score! And picking the corner for the Utica Yeti is Ian Weir as he gets his first goal of the game. It's now 6-1 for Utica over to Pittsburgh. One more time there, a little stance, a little stutter step, and gets it right in the top shelf. Great transition the other way there by Utica to get themselves their 6th goal of the game. And now they're running away with it here over the Pittsburgh Kingz green. But Pittsburgh able to win the face-off here. As Armas shoots and scores just like that. And what a quick strike from the Pittsburgh Kingz to make it 6-2. We'll take a look at that on the replay here. As Armas quick, and he just gets it right off to Potter, who immediately launches it for his 2nd goal of the game. Now Armas looking to do the very same thing again, trying to win that face-off draw. Potter trying to get it, but Armas able to come up with it. It's EJ Hammer rather who got the goal rather than Potter. And now that ball is loose and picked up by Durinsky. Looks like a timeout is going to be taken here, so Pittsburgh Kingz have a lot to talk over here to try to see if they can find themselves out of this 4-goal deficit with just under 11 minutes left to go here in the second half, and we'll be right back after this short break. And we are back out of the timeout as the Utica Yeti enjoying a 4-goal lead over the Pittsburgh Kingz green in each of these teams' opening contest. As Justin Amass, the captain, will start things off here for the Yeti. Already has 1 goal in this contest so far. Snow has on the other side, cutting through the middle, shot saved by Miller. Utica able to corral it, however. Back on the attack, low shot. Oh, that went off a defender, and now goes to the near side corner. And now an illegal check will award the ball here to Pittsburgh. As they will take over here as Gabe Moon will start things off. Oh, that already an error. Oh, saved by Miller. As that ball was quickly turned over, but Miller gets the outlet pass out after making the save on such short notice. Centering pass, shot. Oh, it's saved by Diaz. Able to shoulder it through. Where's that ball? Oh, and Diaz able to corral it. It was caught in his left pad. Outlet pass there on the mark for Farman Griggs. Coming in all alone. Farman Griggs shot. It's saved by Miller. Gets it off the left side of his chest. Outlet pass not on the mark, intended for an Easewinder. And now the ball is being passed the other way. It is loose. 50-50 ball. Who's going to get it? Second Pittsburgh King comes in to try to help here. Finally corralled by the Yeti. Takes a shot over the top. That just goes wide. I believe Miller got a handle on it. And Miller will be able to corral it and give his outlet pass here for Gabe Moon. McMidbow. Now on the far side for Hammer. Hammer loads up. That just goes way wide. Oh, that ball's going to come out of play here. Shout out to our photographer, Merrick Storer. Ball just coming inches within him. Don't want to damage the camera equipment on that one. One-time chance and score. And Jeremy Leary off the one-timer gets his 2nd goal of the game. It's now 7-2 for the Yeti. We'll take a look here on the replay. 3-on-1. Pick your man. And it looks like Leary was going to be the one chosen here as he's able to pick the corner one more time. Just nonchalantly receives the pass and just look at that quick draw. Face-off one by Pittsburgh. In the attacking zone here on the near side is Lebovic. Lebovic cutting through the middle. Takes a shot. Oh, but he loses the ball as he tried to take that shot, but still picked up by Steep Rock. Steep Rock with a shot. Saved by Diaz. Ball launched to the air. Another shot. Another save by Diaz. Able to parry that aside. Pittsburgh still on the attack. barreling through steep rock, but he loses the ball, and Utica will take over in transition. Coming back the other way, it's Farman Griggs. 3-on-0, takes a shot and scores! And Alex Farman Griggs makes up for the breakaway opportunity he had earlier, and he makes no mistake here on the 3-on-0. 8-2, the Yeti running away with it. You have three choices: pass to player A, player B, or take the shot. He decided to just go on his own, take the shot. And he made a good call, hitting the top corner. 8-2 for the Yeti over Pittsburgh. Enjoying that 6-goal lead, and now they're back on the attack once again. Ryan trying to barrel his way through. Now he'll just retreat and step back here on the near side point. Loads up shot, saved by Miller. As he denies Ian Weir. Now Weir has it again on the near side. Sends it to Sakosi. Now Sakosi could have got ambushed from behind, as both teams had a player sitting back, and now they've come up. Nice job there by Pittsburgh to throw that ball away on the pass. That was Coleman who made the stop there. And now Yeti, behind the back pass, underhanded, but just goes a little out of range. Pittsburgh with a one-handed pass, and it'll finally be corralled by Coleman. I will go in transition as Coleman has it there on the near side on the boards. Now coming into the attacking zone. To Moon. Moon kind of directing traffic there with his head, kind of nudging his head, saying, come on over here. Hammer. Over the top, that's saved by Diaz. Pittsburgh able to get the rebound. Now sent back to the point. And we're going to get an over and back. The first over and back, but here comes the Yeti on a quick break the other way. Oh, we're getting some whistles here as they're calling it dead. Sebastian Lugui-Puma was trying to get a quick one there, but the referees decided to reset it here, and probably to his benefit because his shot was saved. Oh, they could have a hidden ball trick here. Watch out. Jesse DeMass has it right now. Low shot and score. Fakes the hidden ball trick, but instead it does go back to Tyler Helt anyway. And he gets his second goal of the game, and the Yeti now up by 7. On the fake hidden ball trick, there's Helt coming in with speed, and really he didn't have a lot on anyone contesting him. He had a step on the defender. One more time, that was Helt. That was fresh off the fake loose ball trick as Jesse DeMass faked it to him and then decided finally to pass it out to him. Found some daylight. And now the Yeti up by 6. Pittsburgh on the attack as they were awarded the ball off a violation in the face-off. Comes Hammer. Now to the near side, centering pass. From behind the back, it just goes wide, popped in the air, and it'll be recovered by Miller. As Niles Miller for the Yeti. Now in transition, chance, partial breaker, low shot saved by Miller, trying to go through the 5-hole. And Miller will be able to scoop up the ball in his own zone, in his own crease. Long outlet pass the other way on the mark there for Moon. Abovic trying to battle through, high pass. That almost took a fortuitous bounce, but it is going to be an over and back. It'll be Utica's ball. Utica in the attacking zone at the point. Low shot, saved by Miller, gets it in the chest. And Miller will just slow things down and just get it off to his defenseman here in transition. Coleman still has it here as he crosses the yellow line. He'll dump it off. Steep rock. Steep rock shot. Just goes high. Pittsburgh able to maintain possession, but 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Centering pass. It's there. 2 seconds left. Low underhand shot and saved by Diaz. And he'll be able to scoop up the ball here. As they reset it up here. is going to be a delayed penalty call coming up here. It's going to be against Pittsburgh. I believe it's going to be goaltender interference. Let's see what the call is if they touch up. And saved by Miller, and it is going to be a goaltender interference call. So the Utica Yeti already potent on their power play. They're 2 for 2. Let's see if they can make it 3 for 3 here. Impressively doing it so here, as a lot of the power play times are abridged here in this tournament format. We're actually down to 1 minute for minor penalties. So it looks like Alex Steeprock will go to the box for goaltender interference for the Pittsburgh Kings. So Utica Yeti will get chance number 3 here on the power play. On the near side, Yeti trying to set up the attack. Loads up shot, saved by Miller. And he'll be able to scoop up that ball. And he'll just roll it away. And he'll dump it off for Diaz. He was able to scoop it up from his own crease. And Yeti back on the attack once again. Sakosi. Here to Damask. Damask's shot, saved by Miller. Rebound goes from behind the net. Picked up by Utica. They continue the attack, reset clock. Over the top, and saved by Miller on the right hand. Loose ball from behind the net. Both teams battling for it, and Miller will just trap it in his own crease. And Miller is just going to throw it away. More common, you're going to see goalies throw away the ball because of the shortened power play time. Already 3 seconds left on it. So the Yeti 2 for 3 on the power play. Still very good percentage. Low shot, and that just goes wide, or I believe saved by Miller, and he parried it. Yeti continue their attack. Ball trickle way back here to the halfway point, but still kept in play. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass over, just doesn't find the mark. Yeti able to recover the ball. Centering pass not there. It'll be scooped up by Helt on the half wall. Low shot again, that just goes wide. No reset clock. And an over and back will award the ball to Pittsburgh. Just under a minute left to play here in regulation, as the Utica Yeti host team will be en route to their first victory of the tournament here, the second game of our tournament in day 1. Thank you so much for joining us here. Pittsburgh trying to get possibly at least one more goal, as that ball will just fall into Diaz's hands. 20 seconds left, and Utica will just be able to almost run out the clock, as there's just 1 second left in difference between the shot clock and game clock, but I'm sure they're just going to hold on to it, just throw it away. There it is, and Miller makes the save. And that is going to do it. And the host, Utica Yeti, make a statement here in their first game, winning 9-2 over the Pittsburgh Kings Green. As the host team looking to make a first top 10 finish here in this tournament. They have been close before, but let's see if this is the year for them. They can get it done. And don't go away. Coming up next, we will have the Space Lax versus Generals LC. As Steven Stamp will have the call for that one. But again, thank you so much for joining us here for LAXNAI and Blue Squatch Productions on behalf of Charity and Greg Beach. This is David Bowie. Thank you so much for joining us here on this matchup between the Yeti and the Pittsburgh Kings Green, as the Utica Yeti will win it by a score of 9-2. Thank you so much, and have yourselves a wonderful day.